I broke one of RVers' major rules. One of the main rules of RVing when you're towing a vehicle or when you're in a motorhome is to always swing wide and watch your tail. Now what that means is when you're making your turns, you always swing wide so that you can make your turn, and you always watch your mirrors to make sure that you're clearing at the end of your RV to make sure you're not running into any obstructions. Well, I broke that rule. When we came back into the DC area, we decided to stay at the campground where we'd stayed before. And when we pulled into the campground, the first mistake I made was I turned right into the campground. I should have turned left to make sure I had plenty of room, and I didn't do that. I turned right. The second mistake I made was I assumed that I had plenty of room. So as I was turning, I didn't watch my tail. I was not checking my mirror on the right hand side of the vehicle to make sure the camper cleared. Here on the door, it's got a latch that holds the door open if we want to, and it broke that, so I've got to replace that. I pretty much took our handle out. I mean, it totally ripped the bottom one off. The top one is still intact, but I'm having to replace that. And the third thing I did was I scraped the side of the slide out, but then look. Ah! I ripped the awning off. And you can see along the side of the camper where this scooted along the side of the camper and scratched here. So if you notice up there, it bent that as well. So what I've got to do is I've got to call in to a mobile camper repair guy. Two of these problems I can fix myself. I've got the door closure here that I can replace that part, and then the other piece that goes along with this, I can just hold on to it in case it breaks later. Also have a new handle that I can replace. Those pieces I can do myself, but the one thing I can't do is the awning. Like I said, I've got the mobile repair guy coming this afternoon, and he's going to look at this awning to see what all he needs to do. I don't know if I'm going to need a whole new awning or if he can just replace this one arm, because it didn't affect anything down there. But it took this and shifted it to one side as far as the whole piece itself. But it also, if you can see up there, it kind of broke it out. So all of this piece has got to be replaced. Hopefully I won't have to replace the whole awning. We can just replace those pieces. So word of caution to you guys, if you RV, swing wide and watch your tail, and don't be like Mr. Patient. Screws.
Screws, please. You think you can hold me?
Oh, hold on. There you go. Is that good?
Let me try. I always have to use my to open the door. Perfect.
Perfect. Okay.